Recently, Pastor Travis Greene invited a guy named Micahn Carter to his church to preach. Now, when I was writing these notes, I thought it was a one-off. And you know me, I'm always Googling and searching and looking, and I find out he just preached like a week ago, and he also preached in this church 2 months ago. But it gets worse. Well, my fella here that got the mic in his hand has been accused of R-wording his assistant. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now, this alleged R-word occurred in 2019 while Micahn Carter was lead pastor of Together Church in Yakima, Washington. It is 2019. Now we're in 2024. What is that, about 5 years ago? He resigned after admitting to an inappropriate incident. So now what we can say is he was bumping them yams. He was slapping them skins. We don't know. We cannot prove that it was consensual or not. We got one word against the other. But he had to resign because he was in that file cabinet. Nonetheless, later that year, he began a restoration process at a ministry called the Church of the Highlands, okay? But old girl who's accusing him of R-word, now, mind you, Church of the Highlands is in Alabama. This happened in Washington. Old girl who accused him of the R-word, she wrote a letter to the Church of the Highlands like, nah. This man ain't right, because the Church of the Highlands was supposed to be partnering for his restoration process, but then they end up hiring him. And when they hired him, she wasn't having it, okay? So then Micahn Carter got upset and filed a defamation suit against his accuser. The accuser's name is Mary Jones, all right? But the thing is, he filed it in Alabama, and the judge was like, I can't do nothing about this because this happened in Washington. So some months later, he filed it in Washington. We're getting somewhere, guys. Now, all of this is according to churchleaders.com. They're a watchdog group, and they tell all the tea on the churches. Then it is said the judge was supposed to have made a decision by now. This is sometime in 2023, and everything went black, and nobody knows what happened. There's some underground chatter on why he's at Travis Greene's church. So I want to know from you all, if a pastor has been accused of R-word with one of his employees, but he admits to indecency, should another pastor invite him in his pulpit? Now, this happened 5 years ago. The article never said that he had another restoration process. How do we divide between accusation and you, sir, don't need to be in the pulpit? I want to know from you all. I did my Google thing and I couldn't find nothing at all. And I thought it was strange because I'm like, now hold on a sec. This should have been smothered all over the internet. Then I found Reddit. 1 second. We're going to read what Reddit has to say about this, guys. And then I want you guys' opinion on what y'all think. Is this true or not? I can't put my finger on what's going on. So the original question was, does anyone have any updated information on the Micahn Carter lawsuit against Mary Jones? Has anything progressed or changed? So I'm not the only one running around here trying to figure out what happened. So 1 year ago, I think they have gone dark. Maybe the lawsuit court case is just stuck. I do think they are still in the Birmingham area. His wife has been seen at a grocery store, for example. I don't know what happened in Washington State for sure, but still remember the creepy feeling when he showed up at Cough, okay? That's the Church of the Highlands where he was supposed to be, I guess, restoring himself. It was one of the first time I knew Cough would outright lie to people. Went home and Googled him and nothing was on the internet. More suspicious. At least now you can find stories about the allegations. And I said, now hold on a second, because I'm having the same problem. I can't find nothing about this man on the internet. That part of what led me to detangling. It was suspicious to me how there was nothing on the internet. Like Cough hired the NSA to wipe the internet clean. Obviously not an option, but still. What else happened? We don't know that they paid to cover up. It was so crazy when it went down at Together Church. He stayed low-key for a couple of weeks, showed up back at the church one time to let everyone know he cheated on his wife, and then they literally packed up and moved away. Micah's attorney withdrew from representing him. Thank you for the update. Do you know the reasons why? And then somebody says, why are you obsessed with him? The point is this. With all this chatter going on and nobody knew what happened, do y'all think it's irresponsible for him to be in Travis Greene's pulpit? I have another question. With him preaching about a month or so ago and preaching recently, do y'all think that maybe they chose Travis Greene for another restoration thing? What do y'all say? My thing is this. I feel like it's the same thing with that pastor, I think from Texas. I feel like pastors and preachers don't do enough when it comes to abstaining from all appearances of evil. It's almost like they have a fraternity code like the cops do, where it's like, I don't care what happens, you my pastor brother, I'm going to cover for you, come to my pulpit. I also wonder, why don't pastors, like when a cop does something and they have to do an investigation, they put them on administrative leave, where they do administrative duties but still get paid. Why do pastors only thing they do is preach? Like, make him a secretary. Like, why does he have to be in the pulpit? Why is the pulpit always a victim to the discretions of preachers, is my question. All right. Let me read the comments real quick, and then we're going to get on out of here. He needs to be sat down with full ebonics. Sat down. But let me ask you this. Is there ever a time that he can get up and preach, though?